Odie Zone 101 here. Welcome to another episode of NASCAR 2000 Championship Season. Now I'm finally at Michigan. Just a quick announcement real quick. As you can tell, I lay off the videos for a few days because there was a fallout between a friend of mine while I was making a video, and I would make more announcements in my NASCAR Thunder 2004 Career Mode series. So, I'm going to go to manual transmission, tire pressure, automatic, let's go to 20, transmission, manual, car balance. Alright, let's go qualifying right now. And there's your front row.
3, 2, 1, go, buddy, go, go, go! Get ready, this is a timed lap.
Yeah, just ignore the music in the background. How do I... 16th. Okay. Well, no show, though. But secretly, I blame the country music on that one. I'm choking up as I'm talking here.
3, 2, 1, go, buddy, go, go, go!
Hi everyone, from Michigan Speedway, I'm Bob Jenkins with former NASCAR champion Benny Parsons. Michigan traditionally produces some great competition, and we're in store for more of it today, right, BP?
This is going to be an exciting race. Every team likes their setup. What that means is we have a field full of confidence, and that makes for great racing.
Speeding through turn 2.
Whoop! Slingshot
Carlo!
past the Roush teammates. Wow! Man, these guys are checking up. I put in full draft in career mode.
16 car is gaining ground.
100% AI. And Joe Nemechek just got into the wall and he made everybody check up. And I'm already in the middle of the field.
Michigan Speedway.
Sorry, Jeff. I had to do what I had to do. Yeah, I was getting choked up, and I apologize for cutting off Benny Parsons on that.
And
So
the new leader, Irwin Jr., moves into first place.
still ways to go here. I had a history at this race. It was either that or California Speedway.
In today's race.
I was in the 135 car. It was this exact game. I pull on the pit road. Dale Earnhardt gets into me. I end up missing pit road and spinning in the infield grass. I run out of fuel. I try to turn around, hoping if I have enough to make it back. But then I received a black flag anyway, so I was out of the race anyway.
Down the backstretch.
Great racing finish here at the Michigan Speedway.
208 miles an hour. It's like some tracks, some like old tracks run like the road course. Oh, well, you gonna pass me? I wasn't trying to slow you up. And in case you don't remember how I made the field these cars, it was everybody in the point standings from 16th on to or 16th to 40th. correction, 17th to 40th. It doesn't include Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Adam Petty because Dale Jr. Had run a select amount for his father's race team. And they're making early pit stops. Oh! 3-car GM session!
Car has taken a spot in the top 5.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna cost me a lot of ground there. Foo-wee.
Nothing a little duct tape can't fix. Take a look at your fuel gauge.
Now it's time for pit stops. I need a perfect pit stop if I were going to catch up. I just messed up. Okay, near perfection. Not bad.
That was a textbook stop.
Thank you.
Pick up the pace to catch the leaders.
I
Do
will.
you need some adjustments to the car?
The number 3 spot now belongs to Kevin LePage. Let's take a look at his pit stop time and position before and after pitting. Top brake class, Darrell Waltrip out of the race.
The cars just weren't with it tonight, Bob.
Yep. I can see some cracks.
Irwin Jr. moves into first place.
Now's his chance to prove he's the best.
Yeah, as you can tell, Michigan had some old surface on the speedway, but I guess that's why I increased my tire
Third
pressure.
position is now held by Wally Dallenbach.
Excuse me. Yeah, I had a big taco dinner for dinner tonight at a local restaurant.
All right.
Irwin is now running third. At this pace, he can overtake the leaders.
Hello, front row Joe. This was you after you were a racer and owner.
Moving out of position is the Napa car.
He's picking them off one by one.
We have a new leader. Irwin Jr. moves into first place.
Alright, how many seconds I am behind the leader? I am 4.2 seconds, so... Michigan
How you
Speedway.
doing in there?
They show a classic NASCAR race on there from 1999, how when Dale Earnhardt took over the lead, the fans were on their feet. When Gordon were on their feet, they were standing up, but they were not cheering. But if someone took the lead from Jeff Gordon, then you can hear part of fans cheering because a lot of people hated Jeff Gordon back in the day because if someone else like beat Jeff Gordon, if it wasn't Earnhardt, then they would consider them as their second favorite driver.
Wally Dallenbach.
He's having a great run.
Cue ball headed fool. Here I go.
Duct tape can't fix.
Oh man, I'm making a late charge. Can I make a comeback?
Keep it up, buddy.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna make a massive amount of speed to get to the front. I gotta draft Rudd. I'm drafting him, but can I catch him?
Summary of his position throughout the race. Now let's see if he can hold them off.
Top 5 would be neat.
All right.
Well, I'm low on field, but I'm gonna make it. Yeah, I'm barely gonna make it. Good thing I didn't run short on fuel. Ha ha! Looks like Kenny Irwin Jr. is gonna win this race. Oh man, looks like I'm gonna finish 6th, but at least I did pretty well on fuel mileage.
We had some great racing.
And right there is when I run out. Alright, tow truck, do your worst. Yeah. Then coming with 2 laps to go, and then I race again with Bill Elliott, and he gives Jeff Bodine a rub. I move to the inside, and I give Jeff Bodine another rub. It was me and Elliott versus Bodine on that one. Now for your results. Kenny Irwin Jr. is your winner. Man, big winner. 175 points. He got max points. Kenny Wallace, Dallenbach, Andretti, Irvin, me, Rudd, Elliott, Little, Bodine, Nemechek, Waltrip, Vincent, LePage, Petty, and Waltrip. Let's take a look at standings. I still have the points lead over Elliott, so far it's the me and Elliott show. And on through where your favorite driver is at. Onwards to the next race.
We've reached the halfway point of the season, and what an exciting season it's been so far.
Bob, it's a critical time for the drivers and their teams. Every championship point adds up, and time will become the #1 adversary.
You can expect to see an increase in aggressive driving and pit strategies, and at this point, Benny, teams are looking for any extra edge they can gain.
Now's the time for each team to dig deep and show their sponsors and fans what they're made of.
You got that one right. La 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 la. Here's your starting lineup to see where your favorite driver is. Here we go.
EA Sports presents Nascar live from the Pocono Raceway located in the beautiful Pocono Mountains. I'm Bob Jenkins, and I'm joined by veteran racing analyst Benny Parsons. This 2.5-mile trial produces some of the fastest racing of the year, but it also presents some special challenges to the drivers.
You're right, Bob. The corners here at Pocono can be absolutely brutal. The drivers that'll do the best are the ones that can set their turns up correctly and slingshot out of them with an extra boost down the long straight. Pocono Raceway is a unique 2.5-mile trial that features 3 distinct turns.
Benny, Ernie Irvin is moving into first place.
That car has been hooked up all day. The sparks are flying off the fenders out there.
We have a new leader. LePage moves into first place.
Oh yeah.
Coming through turn 1.
Hold your line. Keep your concentration. All right.
Pay attention to the gauges and fit to stay ahead.
All right.
Kevin LePage works his way into second place. Let's take a look at the top times in today's race.
Yeah, that was a huge jam session for our position, and the 43 car thinks he could bump and run into his way in the 9th. And I guess he just wants to renew a rivalry between he and I.
Keep it up, buddy.
Thank you, crew chief. Thank you, spotter.
That's his fastest split through that section.
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, 43 car. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Going down the backstretch.
Oh, fine. I'll come in too. Well, time.
That was a beaut. Great work, fellas. That was some awesome teamwork. Stay focused.
And Wally Dallenbach pulls off the pit road.
Let's take a look at his pit stop time and position before and after pitting.
How
He
did
can pick up the pace to catch the leaders. Need some adjustments to the car.
How did Irvin cut through the grass without getting loose?
How you doing in there?
Going down the backstretch.
Car high.
The pace is coming in for some adjustments.
Jeffrey Modine has moved into the number 3 spot.
Car low.
Oh, here comes my late charge.
Stay focused.
Passing Dolly back,
Position is the Napa.
and Nascar.
Car high.
We have a new leader. LePage moves into first place.
I'm such a good guy.
Car high.
Moving up a position is the Napa car.
He's picking them off one by one.
The Napa car is on the move and in
And
second place.
wow,
Out of the race is Bernie Irvin.
Let's hope that driver's okay.
I was just behind them, and they didn't put a caution flag out for that big wreck. And we have the battle of the 16s. We have Kevin LePage before he was LePage in the field back in Talladega in 2008, and I just cleaned past him, but he's got a run on the outside. I had to block to kill his run. Oops.
Coming through turn 3.
Oh man, can he make a pass on the outside? And he does!
LePage moves into first
Oh, I could get into the draft if I were to lead this lap, but what matters is leading the last lap. But if I would have gotten the draft sooner, he and I would have been side by side.
The Napa car passes the leader and moves into first place.
Thank you.
That car has been hooked up.
Oh my! Did the 40?
Something must have happened to the Napa car.
I wonder what could be wrong.
Better cars. And did you saw the 42 car made a 3 wide pass? He was in third. What a
How you doing in
move!
there?
This is some really good racing. 6 cars bound for the lead, and now it's Now it's Nemechek's turn to fall out.
Moved into third place.
Move back into 6.
Has taken a spot in the top 5.
And you can see Kevin LePage just blew an engine. This is some great last laps. And he's still going. How come he's not pulled down to the
top times in today's race.
to the bottom of the track? Alright, Waltrip, are you gonna bite? Are you letting me? Darrell Waltrip's having a good run. He's in 4th place. He's gonna be 3rd after he passes LePage after LePage surrenders. And Waltrip gets in the back of LePage and pretty much checks him up. And I'm in 3rd. And I'm after these two guys with 2 laps to go. And we're coming up on the white flag lap after this.
Keep your concentration.
Oh, man.
Down to the final laps of this race.
Is that Walter behind me? That's Elliott.
Let's bring on the checkered flag.
It's me versus the red cars. Who's next? Man, what? Oh, no! Now Waltrip's taking over 2nd. Oh, great. That gets me out of contention for the win. Oh, man, I pulled a slide job on Waltrip. He and I are side by side on the back straightaway. And I guess Dallenbach is going to win this race. Wally Dallenbach is your winner, but a great battle between me and Darrell Waltrip. Darn it. Let's just take a look at the race highlights. That was a lot of fun in the last laps. Leave it at that. And here are your race results. Wally Dallenbach is your winner. Highest finisher without leading a single lap. Right there. Best finish of the season. Best start and best finish. Good job for DW. Johnny Benson, Elliott, Aldrich Nemechek, Little Petty, Bodine. Kevin LePage had an engine. There was like a 4-car GM session wreck, and he actually had an engine failure. Irwin Jr., Rudd, and then Trey had wrecked. So poor LePage, he had the worst of it. 70-point difference. Let's take a look at the standings. I'm still in the points lead by 46. Elliott's still in contention. So, according to my calculations, I'm going to have to say 155. It could still be anybody's championship at least. Some can make a late charge. Next race will be the Sears Point. Please like, subscribe, and comment. This is OD Zone 101 signing off.